This is Deductor, continuing Unicorn Overlord, getting ready to do a liberation battle after our last episode where we got to know some of our new recruits just a little bit better, especially Virginia and Scarlet. But I have assembled formations that we will use, although I have a feeling we're not going to use too many of them. Here because it's a small liberation battle. So I have Elaine's unit, of course. I put in Berengaria, who has lots to say to Travis and Bruno, but I think Bruno doesn't care. But we're gonna pretend like Berengaria and Travis are not talking to each other right now. They've got a bit of an argument going on here. Gave her a Lapis Pendant Vitality Talisman. She already starts as an advanced class. That's why she has 2 AP and 2 PP. And now with 3... Like, she's too busted broken at this stage of the game. She has this Eye of the Warrior Princess. Act at the start of the battle. Just inflict minus 20% attack and minus 10 initiative. Then this ability, Sanguine Pursuit, is so OP. I cannot even begin to, like, tell you just how OP it is, especially when you start comboing it versus afflicted targets. So it activates after an ally attacks. So she could keep attacking with this, not only healing herself up, but if an enemy is afflicted, she even gets her PP back. You'll see this proc so much, like even Berenice can't proc this much. Actually, now that I think about it, Berenice is not good here because she's not even going to get to use her ability. Let's put Nina in. Nina has something to say to Elaine eventually. Or maybe Morden. I feel like Morden hasn't had any love recently. Okay, so, and then we're going to field Travis, or aka Ralph's unit. The classic combo. And then I've assembled Prim with Leia and Aramis in front. They're gonna parry away and block all the attacks, and then Virginia. So Leia and Aramis are basically invincible to melee attacks, but with their parry, and not only so parry is a 100% chance to negate a melee attack, and then they can get an AP back to counterattack in subsequent rounds. It's pretty ridiculous, but it doesn't work against magic, can't do anything about that, and it doesn't work against archers. So I actually gave the Squire Shield to Virginia, and I'm giving her the quick cover to use only when archer enemies are present. So let's see how that works out. I'll also put Virginia in the front lines, honestly. Let's do something like that. Okay? Let's start our liberation battle. The battle for Elzecouvre. Elzecouvre, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. The Liberation Army sets out to defeat Dalvid and free Elzecouvre town from the Northern rule of soldiers and knights. Should not be too tough. Oh, what is this? Laurent. Again, these Zenoiran worms gnaw at the fabric of our lands. No matter, the knight-errant Laurent shall see you exterminated down to the very last. Elaine, that's not a name I'm familiar with. Who is he? Joseph, I couldn't say, my prince. Yet if nothing else, it would appear he wishes to fight at our side. Okay, ooh, the enemy has fortified themselves in a most devious fashion. Okay, this may be a liberation battle, but it's actually looks pretty tricky. They've got 2 groups who can magic assist. Miriam resists magic assists. But how are we gonna bust our way through all that Zenoiran infantry in any sort of reasonable time frame? Selvi, you're gonna have to chill. We're gonna send Yana in. I know you don't really have anything to say to anyone here, but we just need your damage. Okay, so we're gonna send Miriam's unit.
This rose bears thorns.
And we're gonna deploy Prim's.
Just tell me if anyone needs healing. What would you
Get some
ask of me?
healing, and let's see how this goes.
Until my dying breath.
Laurent, you just chill.
Your decree
I'm
made
within their
manifest.
Blaze. Ugh, okay, that is annoying. Gonna do damage to us.
I shall not falter.
We countered a magic assist with because Miriam is leading this group.
I'm here to help.
We're gonna cover one another. Very rude.
Winter's fury. Over here.
Good job, Kitra. Oh, that assaulting blow wasn't enough. That's okay.
We make good strides.
Good strides is right.
Have you need of me? Setting off.
Let's finish
I
them.
have reached my destination.
I shall not shy from battle. Over here. Go on then.
Oh, how rude! But our assaulting blow crit, so almost killed. And then we're gonna be able to kill them with the assaulting blows. Or Fran could just like crit one, and Yana can kill the other one. That also works.
The day is won.
Good job, Fran,
In
with the
His
level up.
Highness's honor.
Hit points and physical defense. That's not so
Glory
impressive,
to the liberation.
but it's okay.
I shall not falter.
Alright, Miriam, take out the cavalry. These knights are no match for you. Or technically, they're no match for Fran.
My magic is yours.
Oh, two of them live and can do their wild rush. Very rude.
I'll freeze you. We mustn't grow careless. According to plan,
Okay,
I shall not disappoint.
gotta get that group
shall be
of
done.
mages. And
I'll
now,
help however I can.
I'll deploy Elaine.
The day will be ours. Onward.
Oh, there's a griffin.
Do you need a healer?
We might need Prim's unit. We'll see.
Setting off.
We're gonna get burned by the fires, but that's okay.
Behold the valor of a knight.
38 damage. We have the magic barrier. Yeah, you need to attack more aggressively. Oh, and the magic confero is bad. It's bad here. Add magic damage and freeze. Also, what happened to your other item? Your dove plume. That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Must have taken it off at some point. I just forgot about it. Now, why are you taking way more damage? I bet it's those conferos. Ah, okay. The ice ball prioritizing cavalry. Why did I add that? That doesn't make any sense. Because I want the ice ball to freeze one in the back. That would make sense. Okay. Alright, well, this is good enough. Good job, Keitra, with the crit. Oh, I see what happens when I do the heavy smash. Oh, I thought they would counterattack, no? Good job, Keitra, with another crit. Alright, that forces the battle right away.
I shall not shy from battle.
That's not a problem.
I'll freeze you solid. My magic is yours. Be shielded. We mustn't grow careless.
Good job. Miriam and Keitra leveled up. Wow. Miriam up pretty much all her stats. Except physical attack, physical defense, and crit. That's great.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
Keitra, hit points and physical attack, you know, as long as you get more attack,
Rest a moment.
it's all good.
What would you ask of me?
Alright, yes, why don't you rest a moment?
I wield this lance for the
Well,
people of by your
well.
royal word until my dying breath.
I don't know
Your
what you're gonna
decree
do.
may
Tis safe here.
manifest.
You're gonna keep blazing away, huh? Oh. Well, no one's dying.
I shall see it done by your royal until my dying breath.
Ooh, not even killing it.
What is it?
Prim's unit. Right, I have no counter to
I understand. I'll help however I can.
mages.
I'll do it.
The Cornian militia fights. I'm ready. Heading there now.
Well, this problem is no one can hit that Griffin Knight.
Do you need a healer? I understand.
This might be weird, but I'm actually gonna put Prim in the front because
What is it?
I think she can tank the magic users.
Setting off.
The
Oh,
time's
it's
at hand.
better than my
I
other
shall
plans.
see it done. I would rather not remain here
Whoa! All these blazes.
until I wield this lance for the people of Cornia.
Do you need something?
Ooh,
Understood.
grab the
I've
bridge,
taken
Ralph,
it.
so that we get the assist.
I'll do everything I can.
There we go. That assist is critical, and then ooh, Aramis and Leia just wrecking them thanks to that assist. Fantastic. Ooh, Virginia, not so good against magic. That's okay.
You'll be okay.
Grim can magic
I'll
tank.
heal you.
Oh, we're gonna be forcing the battle right away again.
You want me to fight?
Yes, Prim. I know you don't like fighting, but you sign up for the Liberation Army. Okay, I gotta admit, this comp was fun. Just watching like Aramis and Leia go so quick,
Did I manage to help?
kill things before they can even like know what happened.
All to protect my home.
Leia, excellent. Hit points, physical attack, magic defense, accuracy, evasion, all good stuff.
That's one defeated.
Lane, just what manner of man is this Laurent? You should probably use him in battle just to see what he has to say. Keep dissing 14 seconds. This actually took longer than I thought. 15 minutes of actual playtime. That defense was impressive. Like, it's got the bridge with 3 hoplites and then the magic assist in the back. It's a solid defense. Okay. Got honors, teapot, war funds, and renown. Townsperson, we're free, well and truly free. You've already done plenty, but perhaps you can make some deliveries and help us even further. Wow. Usually the villagers are a lot more grateful. Maybe we shouldn't make deliveries. But we will. Let's see what they have to say first. Townsperson, there used to be a booming mine around here. Really brought a lot of bustle to the town. You might just be able to get it running again if you made some deliveries. Townsperson, there are some Zenorian ruins to the north of here. Lots of bandits too. Though I wager that won't stop someone as daring as you. Alright, can we? Yes, we can make deliveries to fix this town up. Miner, hey, the mine's open again thanks to you. Been out of work far too long for my liking. Alright, let's station Osh here. Where is Osh? Oh, there you are. This was near the ruins that we found previously. What would you like? Would you like flowers? Scented soaps? Probably would not like any of this stuff. You probably would like books. Miner, I've got 20 blocks of stone left over from the repairs. Let's say I let you have them for, 2,000 gold. We don't need that. We have plenty of stone. Townsperson, the mine's open again. The town is livelier than ever. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, what are you selling?
You're in the right place.
Viper Fang, don't need that. Familiar's Choker, this is the one that grants an ally plus 50% magic attack. Now, this would be specifically good on Selvi. She doesn't use magic attack at all. This is very, very specific. But it can be powerful. Like 50% magic attack, that's huge. However, we don't need it this moment, and money's a little tight.
Or maybe to sell. Just say the word and it's come back soon.
Alright, I'm going to see... Oh, there's another liberation battle up here, I think. Lumone. If the rebels march upon our Zenorian ruins, they must be after the treasures hidden within. Brace yourselves, men. We'll hold this fortress through any attack. Another liberation quest. This one's battle for Estania. What's the level on that? 11. Okay. We could do the Blade of House Melee next. That might be more fun than these liberations. There's also a rapport conversation right here. But Elena Miriam, that's great. Before we do any of that, maybe we should see what else we can do in Drakenhold. What's next in Drakenhold? And then we'll have our meals and so forth. Alright, let's go into the desert. Ooh, there's a sigil. Selvi, what wonderful fortune. We've come across a new sigil. Now then, allow me to activate its power. The sigil's trial, beginner 2, is a level 10. Oh, how perfect. That's what we can do next.
Such stifling heat. Indeed, my prince. Traversing the sands without a guide will prove an endeavor most perilous.
Heat's not the only thing that will choke you out here.
What do you mean?
These wastes were once a place of exile for the convicts and criminals of Drakenhold. Even to this day, the people live in tense isolation, eager to assail anyone who comes from beyond its bounds. Not to mention the plethora of bandit camps. Each lays claim to a swath of land, and would lay down their lives to see it protected. Their thieving is what keeps the citizens of this region from feeding on more than just sand and empty dreams. And they help thin the ranks of Drakenhold's foul aristocrats. So the kingdom is more than willing to turn a blind eye. All that to say, it's no place for royalty like us. It's as if these barons are another nation entirely.
Just a sec there.
Impertinent cretin. Does this look like a conversation you should be interrupting?
Didn't mean to offend. Anyways, it's kinda awkward saying this after that spiel about it being a criminal wasteland. But this is where I grew up. The way I hear it, Zenora's running the show now. Don't know why they'd wanna, but they are. You mind if I scout things out? See what's going on? I got friends here. Family, really, just without the blood binding us. I'm worried sick about them. And hey, I'll make sure those royal heads stay right on your shoulders where they belong.
I admit a local guide would be helpful. The decision is yours, Elaine.
If the people of these dunes suffer under Zenoira's heel, then they deserve the same aid we offer everyone else. That, and I worry for Aubyn's family. Let's be off.
Appreciate it, boss.
Ooh, some new archiving trees, but I feel like we should read about those once we're actually ready to go into the desert. Oh! Of course, there is a group of thieves surprising us. None of us are strong enough to kill them outright. Wait. Prim's unit should be able to do it. Because the parries will give us extra attacks. At least they're supposed to. Got the true strikes. Why aren't we able to kill? Whatever. We're just gonna send Ralphie temporarily. There we go. I do not want to deal with this group when I come back here. You can't evade! Isn't this so satisfying? Oh. Toxin. Never hurt anyone.
Ready for more.
Look at those poses, especially Aramis. He just, like, what is that? Virginia makes sense. Her sword is so heavy that she doesn't do some sort of crazy pose, but Aramis especially. Look, it's just, you know what? We gotta use him in an upcoming battle and have him do the pose again, which will be the Sigil's trial, because that's the lowest level thing. Let's go to the Wall City View Crit. Let's have a meal, I'm thinking. Let's do Berengaria, Elaine, Virginia, Leia, Bruno. Tavern.
Good see.
Elaine. Bruno. Leia and Virginia.
Enjoy now. Is all of this food for us?
Not bad.
Who said the not bad? I'm trying to... That was Berengaria.
It's unlike anything I've ever eaten. I enjoyed that very much. Thank you.
That sounded like Leia.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Got some conversations. Now, who should be next? We could do a Prim, Travis, Aramis. Seems good. I'm gonna make them do the
Good seeing you, friend.
bacon meal. Prim loves food. Where are you, Aramis? Of course, I have everything sorted alphabetically, so you would think I would know
Enjoy
these
now.
things.
Wow! It's like food from the heavens!
That does sound like Prim.
Oh, please, have some.
A lovely repast.
Okay, and then we gotta find 4 people to have the last meal. Ideally, it's people who we can have those conversations. Keitra and Sharon. Ooh. Keitra, Morden, Sharon, and Berenice, perhaps. Oops.
Good see.
So Keitra, Sharon, Morden, Berenice.
Enjoy now.
You smell that?
Just how I like it.
Please, help yourself.
Anyone wanna carry me home? No?
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Should have lots more conversations that we can have now. Let's see. Got Elaine and Miriam. Keitra and Sharon. That could be interesting. Bruno and Berengaria. Let's start with the closest one. Keitra and Berenice. Keitra, ha! Berenice, getting some training, Keitra? Can't pretend I'm surprised. You swing that hammer better than I could. Better than almost anyone could, really. And once you get going with it, only a fool would even think about standing in your way. Keitra, not to interrupt you, Berenice, but you're sounding an awful lot like my aunt right now. Berenice, you're what? Keitra, you know, like my mom's sister. I ended up living with her for a while after my parents died. They always used to tell me I should learn how to ride, you know, but his hammer was the only thing I ever had eyes for. And whenever I started having second thoughts, my aunt was there to insist I made the right choice. She's kind of like me, a bit rough around the edges, you know. Never turned down a chance to help me train either. Berenice, sounds like she and I would get along. Keitra, I just hope she's okay out there. Berenice, I'm sure she is. And I bet she'd be thrilled to know you're getting even better with that hammer of yours. So what do you say we have ourselves a little one-on-one and see what we can do? Keitra, I like that very much, Berenice. Berenice, that's the spirit. Now come on, I'll have you stronger before you know it. Yes, those two would have the most incredible sparring match. Alright, Morden and Keitra. Morden, funny fine statue they've got here. Keitra, Morden? I didn't think you'd be into this kind of stuff. Morden, I'm not, really. Don't have much eye for art or aesthetics. I was just admiring the quality of the stone, is all. Keitra, huh. Looks the same as any other statue to me. Morden, figure it would, yeah. But the only reason it's held up this well is because of the material it's built out of. Keitra, you can tell that just from looking at it? Morden, yep. Used to be a stonemason myself, you know. One good glance and you start noticing little differences. The texture, the color, that kind of thing. At least once the paint's all worn off like this. Keitra, uh-huh. So what kind of stone did they use for this? Morden, Alcedony, as far as I can tell. You mind some of the stuff over in Albion in the last centuries, or so they say. It must have been tough carving it up all detailed like this. Keitra, guess there's more to the craft than I realized. Now I've got to wonder, what about my hammer? Morden, that would be quartzite, from the look of it. It's a little on the softer side, and pretty easy to work with too. That's why you're seeing all sorts of buildings and everyday tools. Keitra, you sure know a lot about this stuff, Morden. Especially for an old drunk. Morden, did you really have to put it like that? Oh, they're gonna be BFFs? They get to have 3 conversations. Alright, Keitra, this is just Keitra hour. Keitra and Sharon. Keitra, off you go. Ha! Sharon, Keitra, stop! You mustn't harm those poor animals! Just look at how safely they've landed on the other side. Keitra, don't worry, Sharon. I'm not hurting them. Just sit back and watch, yeah? Sharon, but... Wha? Anyway, those chickens were just staring at the river when I got here. Almost like they were trying to find a way across. So I figured I'd help, and a quick couple of smacks was a lot faster than trying to get them over to a bridge. Sharon, that's quite the method, yes. It appears to have been an effective one, if nothing else. I must say, I'm always surprised to see the power your slender frame is capable of producing. I can't imagine the harsh training you must have gone through to reach this point. Keitra, I wouldn't call it training, really. I mostly just messed around when I was a kid. Smacking my friends with pillows or catching huge fish with my bare hands. No wonder I ended up going for the hammer after that. I mean, it's basically the same kind of stuff. Just with metal now. My parents never came around to it, though. They're trying to get me to ride a horse like a proper knight. Sharon, a familiar struggle. In my eyes, Keitra, you're every ounce the knight they wish you would become, and much more. Keitra, I just hope they agree with you on that. Okay, we have 2 more conversations, but I'm only gonna read the... You know what? Maybe I need to save some conversations for stuff after this Sigils trial battle. So we will save the rest of the conversations for next time. And I'll prepare for this upcoming battle. Thank you for watching.